Yo, yo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? A todos. Feliz Dia de los Muertos. In other words, Happy Day of the Dead. This is Nikki, and welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to the Peace Dealer. And this is a very special week. We're just coming out of a Halloween week. And now this is the Day of the Dead week. And if you're unfamiliar with the Day of the Dead, I will kind of give you my interpretation throughout this reading, as well as shooting you some Reiki and many vibes of just transformation during this Scorpio season. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm ready to kick it off, so I hope you are too. What's good with Aries in the spot? How y'all feeling? Aries, this is for your weekly reading, and this is going to be for November 1st until November 6th. Aries, this is for you. Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Rising. Okay, so this week is about an accelerated motion here. We are talking about hope, light, faith. We are talking about putting your intentions and seeing them fly. And not only fly, but fly fast, okay? And fly high, my guy. All right, so it's accelerated motion, as well as whatever you put it into your energy field, it's going to accelerate. So there could be an emotional loss this week. So whatever it is that you're feeling detached from emotionally, just know that it's creating a firm foundation for basically for your life. Okay, this is like the time where you not only, and I know Mike said it well as well. It was like you're not like going to face your fears and feel intimidated. You are going to be forced to face them and overcome. So it's kind of like you're ready to get this accelerated motion. Even though the emotional losses came, it's actually a gain. So a lot of times we have to sacrifice what it is that we feel deep rooted, and it may not even be something that we really truly want to let go of, right? So, but that's going to build that firm foundation. So work on your root chakra this week, and as well as your crown, and then in between that, your heart. So not to ignore your other chakras, but I think that it's really important, Aries, that you kind of get all of your emotions in check, basically, and get ready for a strong push through towards the end of the week. So enjoy. All right. Okay, so we have Taurus. Taurus, what's good? How are you guys? I am in the spot, chilling in the cut. I'm hoping you guys are very well. Let's see what's good here. Taurus, this is your weekly reading. November 1st to the 6th. Awareness. So that flew out. So it's kind of immediately saying that this is the main focus for this week. Be aware of everything that's around you, things that are coming to you, things that are, I mentioned earlier in this video about it being in the Latin culture. It's a very widespread into the United States as well, and as well as Latin countries other than Mexico. But it is the Day of the Dead, which is also known as being Soul's Day, tied in with Saints Day. So we're really knowing that the veil is thin. We're knowing that there's awareness all around us. So Taurus, feel that and feel the supernatural sense and the spiritualness that's coming through from that. It's like your sixth sense. Prosperity begins for you as well this week, so just really kind of plant those seeds in your intentions, and your fruits will be just like flying at you. You'll be more than happy to, continue to pray for thankfulness of all of your prosperity kind of getting like started. And also there's a reminder this week to rest and rejuvenate. I feel that there's a huge tug on a lot of perhaps like energy that's making you feel a little bit drained out. So you got to rest and rejuvenate. You have to just take in, because you're so connected to the earth, you have a power where you can just gain that really quickly back into your rest and rejuvenating. So go outside, enjoy yourself at that time, and just really be aware and listen and look and feel for those signs, even when you're least expecting it. Just basically not even look. It's more of like when you notice it, look at it, right? So look at it right in its eye and see what it is that you need to do for your next step. It'll be a wonderful week. All right, Taurus. That was you guys. Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Gemini gang. How are y'all? Okay, so there's foundation and achievements flying out for you. I'm really feeling that. I was doing a really great Reiki, just feeling like, okay, what are we focusing on here? And the chakra sense as well. Gemini, here we are. This is you. Okay, so foundation and achievements is going to be the goal. It is going to be basically the theme for this week. And it's basically letting me know that it's about the long term, the short, even though it's the first card, it's kind of like the basis. I'm seeing trapped in fear coming up. And when this comes up, it's letting me know that there is some things that you need to face this week. And I think I was like speaking about that earlier, just saying that we no longer have to just face our fears. We're basically forced to do so. So we're ready to enlighten, but also unleash ourselves and our truest desires and our truest hopes and dreams, to actually not feel that we could just lose it at any moment. It's okay if we have that feeling, because moving on is really the focus as well. So this week, if there's something, Gemini, that's kind of like giving you that light and kind of and when I say light, it's because light is created in the blink of an eye within a dark, feeling. It could be in a physical sense, but it's more or less like if you really go there and then this light sparks, you kind of feel that urge and that push to continue, because the light always does outshine the darkness. So moving on from anything that was kind of feeling that you were unwavering or possibly staying on edge, just really keep it moving and keep your thoughts in a positive form. Give yourself, some chakra meditations. If you can, do something that will give you like a clearing. So if a salt bath is in order, if there's something that's going to help you really clear that. I'm always getting music for Gemini, so really feel that, speak it into fruition, and don't trap yourself from any fear. Move on from that this week, this show. All right. Who do we got on deck but the Cancers? Cancers, what up? What up? Feliz Dia de los Muertos. We celebrate our ancestors in this tradition and connecting to them, as well as offering them food and drinks and things that they loved while they were here. And it's a beautiful thing, so I really feel that for some of my Cancers, if any of the subscribers are celebrating this week. Much love to you. Cancer, this is you here. So moving on came up, and that was just like super back to back. Gemini just got this, and it was their kind of like last card. So in continuation, not to say that it's exactly the same idea. It's about moving on from things that were dark, things that were making you feel like you were stuck and complacent. So basically this week it's about like moving on into the light, whatever it is that's lifting your vibration. Don't get stuck in anything that would be holding you back or down, because there's obstacles and challenges. Okay, so there's things that are going to be risky. Perhaps you're walking on like a plank here, and but know that it's very ancient vibrations. So the ideas and the blessings that are going to come around is kind of like I was saying in the beginning with the ancestors of being the Day of the Dead this week. You're going to be feeling that veil thinning. You're going to possibly get some ideas through your dreams. So know that the obstacles and challenges are going to kind of shake up a little of the vibrations of those around you, but it's something that you have to face. And those challenges could come from a deception and envy. So these things can be around you where it's kind of like you absorb the energy that you are around, unless you protect yourself fully. And that's even in just like mind frame energy, where you protect yourself energetically through the energy that's coming through. So you're like, oh, I'm going to put up like this energy form around me, like I do that quite a bit, like as I surround myself in a white light, nothing comes in my aura or in my energy field that is going to distract my vibes of positivity and highness, because Lord knows that we go through things. Deception and envy can come to all of us with with tests. So this week it's about moving on from things, obstacles, challenges. There could be a little bit of the deception and envy, so people aren't always who they seem. And if you kind of absorb your energy that way, you're letting, unless you're protecting your energy, you're letting that absorb your energy field. So Cancer, don't do that. You guys are really in tune and intuitive. So I think that the main focus on this is just moving on from anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose, for you to transform, for you to face these obstacles and challenges, and face whatever it is that's in your way, that's giving you deception or that's envious of the way that you do things and how you slay things. Don't let that energy absorb onto you. So deflect it and keep it moving, because I know that moving on is huge, and you guys are definitely full of light, and protect yourselves with light. I'm sending you extra Reiki, my Cancers. Much love to you guys. Yes, yes. Leo, Leo. How you doing? Leo, the king, the queen, the jungle. Rawr. I know that was kind of like a baby one, but I'm from the D, so I represent the lions low key, so you guys know that. I got mad love for my Leos, though. So here we go, Leos. What's up? How are you guys? When I usually shuffle for my Leos, I get a little itch on my nose. It comes sometimes here and there, but so what up, though, you guys? How is everyone? All right, this is for you guys right here, Leo. Prosperity begins this week. So the main thing is begin. Know that it's a spark. It's a really great way that you can bear your fruits. They're flying at you. I think I've mentioned this in this reading. This card came up already, but it's about taking that opportunity and blessing it with your vibration and your heart's intent. I feel like it's kind of like when you're putting your hands together, or maybe perhaps when you're increasing your vibration to a higher good, or you're being grateful, or you're praying, or however it is. But the prosperity is, and when you kind of get your your whole focus on putting your whole being and being grateful. So understand that there could be disconnect and boredom as well. So just know that the prosperity is beginning. And if that it's like discontent because there's times where you're maybe feeling a little antsy, where you're looking into like, okay, so what do I got to do here? Like you're feeling bored. Maybe you're kind of like, into this work week feeling like, yeah, I really want to venture off. But just know that movement and choices and decisions are happening for you, Leo. And it's time for you to really take those opportunities and choose which one is really going to be best for you. Your Royal Highness, my baby. So definitely move, get your choices and decisions. Know that each door is going to give you a different opportunity. Although you may end up in the same area because you are definitely walking the path of getting in line with what it is that you're putting out there to get what you want. So you're putting out some things of vibrations of maybe perhaps looking for a sacred union, or, getting something in a foundation where you're getting some more moolah. I mean, who wouldn't want some of that love? So let's get the prosperity beginning. The boredom is something that could come, but definitely know that there is movement within that. So while you find yourself feeling that way, write down some things and ideas that are coming to you that you want to plan for, as well as, your chakras, they're coming through. So get your heart chakra really aligned this week. You guys can tune in a lot from just thinking and moving from your heart alone because you're ruled by it. So Leos, much love. Have a great, dope week. Yeah. The universe is backing you. I feel like that was for you, Leo. All right, let's see what's good. We have Virgos. Virgo. How's the Virgos in the house? I love my cards, okay? Just want to clarify that. I'm really not hurting my cards the way I shuffle them, but I understand if some people want to perceive it that way. Virgo, I don't know if that was a Virgin. Ouija though, and I take all that into consideration. It's just the way I move. So Virgos, what's good? Happy week to you. Day of the Dead. The veil is thin. Let's see if we can tune into what the Virgo energy is. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing this week there's a theme already that usually happens a little bit later in the readings in the zodiac sign, but we are approaching through the halfway mark. Discontent and boredom. So there's something that maybe you were doing and then it kind of like stopped for you, and it kind of puts you in a position where you're like, okay, well, I'm over this. And that's what's coming to me for the boredom idea. I think that it's like the time where you felt really content is when things were kind of like going, oh, well, perhaps very fast. So this week, know that the boredom and the discontent is not about not being happy. It's about just giving yourself time to chill and let this prosperity begin for you. Prosperity begins came up quite a lot already in this reading. But know that for you, Virgo, this is about, kind of, like I said, getting your ideas in order. Don't feel that just because things aren't happening really, really fast right now, or a bunch of stuff ain't happening, that the prosperity isn't going to begin for you. So this week, it's about emotional withdrawal. Withdrawal, when I see this for Virgo, I want you to go in. I mean, if you can get deep, get deep. I mean, we're in Scorpio season. We have a lot things that are built up within us that maybe we need to go a little bit more deeper, from the depths of the sea back to black. I mean, it's basically like, and shout out to Snoop, but emotional withdrawal, like just like go back to where it is that is once brought you to an emotional standstill of feeling maybe separated. And when I see this picture, I see like the meditation, and if you can just to get yourself just to go in and listen. The intuition is really going to bring you to what is going to bring you out of maybe perhaps this boredom that you might be feeling this week. But, you know, maybe for some of you it's not. It's just kind of like a standstill. So prosperity is beginning, and that emotional withdrawal is really going to bring you to, you know, getting yourself amped up again, and really in that rolling down the motion style. Okay, like rolling on a river, Tina Turner. You feel me? Or just like, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Yes, Virgo, have a dope week. I'm shuffling for the Libras. The Libras. Yo, yo, yo. Libra people. How are you? What up? The veil is thin, and my Libra people are ready to begin their week. In this idea, let's invoke it for the Libras. Alright. Day of the Dead week. Connecting to our ancestors. Feeling the emotions. Alright, let's do this, Libra. Let's do right here. Okay, destiny. Okay, this is really about going within. This is about your creation of your own destiny, and kind of like traveling into these other dimensions. I'm getting Archangel Metatron. He's already joined me earlier in this reading when I started invoking. But the destiny that I see is like very sacred geometry infused. So there's kind of like something that is going to invoke from you drawing. It's gonna, and if you are, none of you are drawing or artists, that's cool. I doubt that you're not artists, but Libras, your destiny is at your hand. So basically, you really are the maker of your destiny. Material harvest came up for you this week, so it's about really kind of getting these things in order. Knowing that the harvest season is coming, we have to really get what it is that we're ready to bear for ourselves, and keep our arms open to receive more, because when we give out thanks, we receive it in a different way. So the form of this is like the sun is giving you some really great energy and balance this week to materially get your harvest in great prosperity and abundance. And that reminds me of just, you know, channeling some information of just having some really great healing. You know, you're ready to get this going. So the memories of love really kind of helps that idea, as well as me just saying that. Always on the third part, I'll be like into that next sentence. But memories of love for you, Libra, is really about getting it into what it is when you were a kid and when you were a child, and what it is, perhaps I'm not really getting like on the relationship status in a love way, but in a way of what really made you feel the feelings of love right away in the beginning of your life. And getting those memories and embracing that, and kind of using that as fuel to get your destiny and make it like kind of like, what did you want to be when you grew up? Like, you could be doing something completely different and maybe not even have that urge, but just think of why you felt that way. Like, it's an innocence to me. So enjoy your week, y'all. Yes, much love to the Libra lovers. All right. Let's do this. Let's do that. Up to the Scorpio click. My name is Nick Snack. Gotta holla back, cause you know you like my hat. It's like, no. I got that Los Dias de los Muertos hat kicking. Scorpios, happy birthday. Happy solar return. You know I keep the hat low, eyes low. I'll show you what's good, because the Scorpio clique knows how it goes. Yeah, happy birthday to you guys. I noticed someone was saying it was their birthday. So happy birthday to all my Scorpios and the subscribers that are Scorp. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. I got something for y'all. But ow. Now this actually has a cool story. Shout out to Arizona. This is actually still has this stinger intact. But my father bought this for my mom before she had me. And I'm an only child, so Scorpio sun, 18 degrees. Of course, my father's a Pisces. My mom's a Taurus. So shout out to the parents, whom I love very dearly. Shout out to all of you guys that were born Scorpio season. That Jupiter Scorpio and Sun conjunction, like, oh my gosh, Sun and Jupiter conjunction in Scorpio has just been that really good feeling. Unexplainable, undescribable. I hope you're really feeling that, Scorp. Much love to y'all. The veil is very thin, and I know you're really feeling yourself. I really am sending you all many wishes and blessings. So happy birthday. Mine's on the come up. Shout out to the 1110. All right, let's do this. Scorpio. Love begins. So yes, what a beautiful week for you guys. This is going to be really about gaining the wisdom as well as the healing depth of the waters that you create. Love begins within your heart, but really on what you water for your own seeds and your own blessings. Balance is key this week, so just don't over indulge. I mean, coming from an involved Scorpio, it's hard to tell all Scorpios at every age, like, don't indulge. So, but at the same time, remember balance. And remember, just feeling like at peace and get that harmony going. Anytime that you balance anything that you do, really kind of just like pray for your journey to be balanced. And when you wake up or your path, or give a shout out. 11, this is beautiful. That's shout out to the November Scorpios, November 1st and on. But this is just about keeping that balance and knowing that you are in an accelerated motion. And that's the potion, that's the love, that's the meaning behind this. This is like hope, faith, the light, the darkness that you come from, that you're able to transform into light is very, very, very powerful, and it's very potent. So we have an accelerated motion. Whatever it is that you put your intent to, it's going to excel. It's going to really catch fire and really go in an explosive feeling. So it's kind of like dynamite, So we're really ready for that to happen. So love begins. Balance. Just balance your energies. Sometimes people can get at you. I mean, coming from a Scorpio that's very heavily Scorpio. And, I have other planets in Scorpio, and I don't want to talk about myself or anything like that, but I just want to show you the depths of that. It's like sometimes I have to pray for people. And I was just telling my best friend, shout out to my best friend, April, but I was just saying, you got to pray for people sometimes that encounter you and that, try to get at you or come at you in a different direction. Sometimes I leave the house like, I pray for anybody. Please do not step into my vibration and try to, get at me, because you will feel the wrath. And I pray for people not to F with me that day, basically. So, and it's worked. So definitely do that, but just really know it's a positive week. It's a positive, beautiful time for you to get your love beginning and for you to balance your energies, balance your, your cravings, your love, anything that you put into passion, compassion, and get it all into an accelerated motion. So the stars are aligned for you, Scorp, and do your thing, baby, because it's your time to shine. Have a beautiful week, guys. Sagittarius, what up, what up? Hi, hi, hi. How are you? How are you? Sagittarius, what up, though? I am sending you guys some Reiki. I'm sending you guys some love for a happy week. I've been saying to the other signs, the veil is thin. It is, we had a really awesome Halloween, but now we are into really the feeling of Soul's Day and Day of the Dead. So this the thin veil is definitely penetrating a lot of us, especially, you know, the later signs. And I'm not going to shout out anything because this is you, Sag. This is you, baby. All day. Okay, so finally we got some hope. We got some things that we're really ready to encourage ourselves with. So, Sag, you guys are that mutable. You guys are that fire. I see you standing inside this flame. So it's very kind of scorpionic because we are in that sense of a Scorpio season. There's hope. There's real fire for you to kind of get ready. So know that the universe is supporting you this week, whatever it is that you kind of want to just do. It sounds simple, it sounds simplistic, but really just basically do what you do and, you know, feel the blessings, feel the impact of the universe, feel the impact of what it is that happens, like that boomerang effect, like you throw it out, it comes back, baby. Like, and I've been saying that all reading, so I know that that's really a great theme for a lot of us. Prosperity begins. So prosperity is beginning. I feel that really strong this week. I feel our ancestors are all really kind of backing us. I really feel that Sagittarius, there's been some real kind of junk that was been heavy in your vibe. And to kind of just explain it that way, it was like you had to start over. So beginning is really time for you to plant those seeds and actually pick the fruits from the seeds that you had already planted. So it's a big deal for you this week. Hope is on your side. Really invoke, speak it. Say what you want and what you hope for. The universe backs you. It's time to really kind of like feel that motion. Work on your third eye. That just came to me. And stay rooted with your chakra in your root, in your ground, in your solid, you know, your solid motion here. You're really ruled by your legs, and especially being half man, half horse, Sag, it's time for you to really get your prosperity and kind of let these motions going. You know, you're up next. You're on deck. So enjoy your week. I'm knocking. Who am I knocking for? Hello? Like, what up? Who am I at? I'm at the Cap. Capricorn. Oh, man. Capricorn. You know, I got love for y'all. What's good? Capricorn, yes, yes. Yes, yes, young. You don't stop. Keep it rocking. Because, you know, we got Capricorn ready to rock. Up next. All right, let's see what we got. Capricorn. This is your week. November rain. Capricorn. Stuck on you. All right. Patience and planning. So Capricorn this week, it's about having patience and it's about planning continually. So if you've already like planned and now you have your patience for the plans that you already set last week, but know that you have to continue to keep planning. Keep the next move. And I know you will. I always say this about you guys, how driven, you're hardworking. You're a little maybe set, you know, in your ways. But this week about throat chakra, okay? This is about speaking it. This is about getting your blessings through how you say things and how you put your intent into your words and how you communicate with others. Whatever it is you do for your work or for your betterment of yourself, speak it. So turquoise is the color. If you can just send a white light and a turquoise beautiful ball of light inside that, connecting to your throat, clearing that through. You can definitely sing. You can do things. You can hum Om Ram Ram. So if you do those meditations, you will really clear some great things for your foundation and achievements. So this is big. This is very Capricornic. This is very Capricorn, you know, Capricorn ideas because the foundation is really kind of what you build your achievements off of. So foundation and achievements are huge. It's time for you to really, enjoy being in a secure place. You see that the planning is going to take you there. So this week, have patience with what it is that you want. You know what I mean? You might be ripping and running. Continue to plan and speak it into existence, as well as what you're saying to others. Like you're speaking to somebody, you know what I mean? Be very direct as you are, and blunt is okay as well. It doesn't matter, but just speak it and you know it, because the foundation and achievements are really at your door this week, Capricorn. Much love. For real though. All right, after Caps, we have the famous Aquas. What's up, Aquarius? How are you guys? Happy week. The veil is thin, so we're ready to enjoy the feelings and all of the spirit connections that we're going to receive. Happy Day of the Dead, which is super celebrated in a lot of the Latin countries, so we're really enjoying connecting to that. I know I am. So what up, what up, what up, what up? Let's see what we have for you guys here. Aquas. Much love to all the Aquas in the spot. Okay, Aquas, man, prosperity begins has like really been the theme this week for this whole reading. It came up in numerous signs. So Aqua, for you, yes, this is like ready, prosperity, abundance, time to, reap the benefits of the things that you sowed, the fruits of the labor. It's all like harvest feeling, but begin is like the main word, because it's just starting. And when I think begin, there's always that middle and an ending, and it could be a beginning of infinite, infinity. So shout out Eminem, Infinite. That's an album that just comes to my mind. But Aqua's prosperity begins for you this week. Know that rest and rejuvenation and, basically kind of just recollection of what it is that you would like to do, but really rest. And while you do that, resting is so pure for all of us. Connect to the earth, connect to the wind, connect to, if it's windy wherever you are, put your thoughts and put them into the wind and let that catch. That came to me really strong. Spirit's wanting me to let you know that you can really meditate, do Om practicing, do some things for your third chakra, and that would be getting your heart together as well, getting all of your ideas, because resting is so important, Aqua. Solitude is something that can go in a great correlation for this week in resting, because it's great to rest with others, perhaps, but really in solitude it's kind of continuing on the ideas that are coming to you while you're alone is really kind of going to give you that idea to get that next chapter going, or the idea of what the theme of the book that you're writing is really going to be about. You had a lot of ideas, but when you're alone this week, you're really going to gain a lot of that knowledge. So really huge. Prosperity is beginning for quite all of us, basically, but know that Aqua, this came up strong for you in resting and rejuvenating, and rejuvenate a lot of your energy that you're putting out there, as well as, just being like solid in being okay with being alone, and getting writing motions down. I think it's important for all of us really to write. So Aqua moons, Aqua rising, Aqua suns, get some alone time, rest. Prosperity is beginning for you guys. So this week, write some of your ideas down, whatever it is, write it down, and sign it, baby. It don't matter. Put that signature on it and know that it's yours. Stamp it with your love. All right, I have Pisces next in this reading. How are you, Pisces? What up, though? Hi, Pisces. I'm gonna knock here. The cards are feeling a little overwhelmed. A lot of energy, a lot of great things in this reading. So what's up? The veil is thin, and Pisces, you must know, you must feel, you must see, and you're seeking. And I feel that for Pisces, really hardcore. And that was for you as well as this, Pisces. Okay. Disruption. Okay, right off rip, you know, like some things have been kind of caged up, and you need to like break free from any of that darkness, because the way that you can do so is light up your energy field, will light up your pureness around you. Disruption. You're kind of getting yourself this week in ideas where some things have been caged in. There could be some things that have been shaky for you, but just know that it's okay with being in a transformative ideas, as well as you know, some things that have happened in your past. Just know that triumph is really the numero uno, okay? So number one, triumph for you. I brought up this idea leading into that because it's kind of like you go through the bad, basically, or whatever you want to relate it to. You know, you could go through some hard times. We can go through some real struggling times and still feel that triumph after, because you've made it through. You didn't give up, or you didn't, you know, crumble and feeling like weak. So know that it's really strong for you to kind of see through this week, and know that triumph is a huge theme through any disruption, any things that are going to like maybe make you feel like you are caged up in a feeling like you can't break free. So break free, because patience and planning is on your side as well, Pisces. So patience, planning, Pisces. That's that triple three P. So be patient. Plan for what it is that you want to do this week. It's simple advice. Spirit is just saying that people are going to disrupt your energy field, and it's going to be up to you and how you're going to react to get the triumphant feelings. Like, you're going to be triumphant, you're going to be victorious if you, you know, react in a way that's going to be plentiful for your vibration and your betterment for your soul. So be patient. If you feel that, you know, be patient with yourself. Basically, don't fly off the handle, and really plan, you know, plan for the next day. Plan for the next couple weeks. You know, you can go very small steps in this, but just know the full reading for this is really just triumph. You know, you're going to succeed, Pisces. Just really stay strong and protect your energy, protect your aura, and you know what I mean. If you really can swim with the fishes, because you are, you know, never stop believing in yourself and your wishes, right? So be planning for that, all right? That's coming for the Pisces posse. And that was last and never least. And now I'd like to have a great week, Pisces. Okay? And I'd like to do now a little spread for everyone. We're all connected, and like I said, this week, Spirit's really giving you the message of things beginning, prosperity beginning for us, you know. It's okay to be alone, to discover things within, transform. Okay, everyone, this is for you guys. Ziggy's in the room. He says, what up? All right, happy week, everyone. This is for you. All right, beautiful. We have hope. Hope is on our side. It's really great for us to have hope in our hearts. Give hope to others. So like when you lift someone's vibration, it all of a sudden gives them hope. Whether it is a vibration within themselves, that they have hope to light up someone else's darkness, perhaps their self, or how we like to say, pay it forward, right? Mystics, you know what I mean? Keep your hope. If people are pressing you, if things are going, you know what I mean, a little different than what you thought, just really keep your expectations in a level where you're hopeful, because transformation is key. And with this being said, it's a very deep and a very and when I say dope, I don't want you guys to think like drugs, but I mean it's just like it's just exquisite, because transformation represents so many things here, as well as the butterfly, the caterpillar to the butterfly. Number one, that's a huge transformation. You know, when the phoenix burns itself and rises from its ashes, that's the transformation. That's key. That's scorpionic all the way. So Scorpio season transformation for you guys this week. Transform yourself from your old self basically into what it is that you wholly feel yourself in. Like, don't change who you are. Don't switch up. Even if there's many facets of you, show them. Don't feel vulnerable. Transform who you are into exactly what it is that you will continue to be. Not that you can't be your old self, but what I'm saying is when we transform everyone, it's really transformative in a worldly feeling. It's like an energetic vibe. So like when we higher our frequency, when people are already on that frequency, they're like, oh, thank you. You guys are here. Welcome, to transform. Obstacles and challenges though. So know that people will be pressing you. There will be some things there. Remind you, Scorpio season doesn't always, bring up that divine magic. It can also bring up some things and some challenges, some struggles, perhaps, some obstacles, right? So know that those obstacles and challenges are going to also bring that keyword hope and transformation. So this week is huge. Transform, keep hope, and just know that the obstacles and challenges that are going to be faced are just going to make you stronger, especially by the end of the week. You'll really see clearly. Feliz Dia de los Muertos, and that is Happy Day of the Dead. November 1st and 2nd, especially in Mexico, is celebrated your ancestors that is passed. So I make an altar. I offer for my passed on ancestors. I do a spread. I offer them their favorite foods. I put pictures, light candles, and it's very skull infused. Sometimes I paint my face and things of that nature. So if you celebrate, happy Day of the Dead, and many blessings to you from your spirits and your guides and your ancestors that love you so dearly. And just know that you are all loved and protected. So stay blessed. Have a dope week. One love. Shout me out. I'm Nikki. And hit me up on the Peace Dealer channel if you'd like a reading. You can do so at peacedealer.com, thepeacedealer.com. And I will see you guys next week. Deuces.